Hey, what's going on, friends? Hope you're having an amazing day. This is Paul Hutchings coming to you with another episode of The Good Parts, a daily social media show where I go live, once a day, Monday through Friday, to share one good part from my life and or business. My main mission is to help people disconnect their time from their money, freedom through principle-centered leadership. And in these Good Parts episodes, I endeavor to weave lessons throughout these shows that have helped me and are helping me now with that goal, but also I like to share just good things that can be beneficial for anyone to live a life well lived. So that's what the show's about. Today, I'm going to be talking about customer retention and sharing with you what I'm calling a tale of two customers. And as I wrote in the description, if you're building a residual income, and hey, thanks everyone for saying hi. Nick, thanks for saying hello. Veronique, thanks for saying hello. If you're watching and you haven't said hello, comment down below, say hello. Let me know who you are, where you're plugging in from, and let's have a dialogue here. So, I've been focused on building residual income for about 2 decades of my life. I fell in love with this idea, to be able to disconnect your time from your money. In the business world, I think this is the most beautiful idea I've ever run across, that you can build a pipeline from the marketplace to your bank account. And once the pipeline is built, that pipeline can not pump water, but pump flows of dollars into your bank account. And then because the pipeline is doing most of the work, you can have your time freed up and live your life the way that you want to live it, and not have to be focused for 8 to 10 hours a day, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, slaving away for the dollar. I just love this idea. I've dedicated a large portion of my life to building this for myself and also helping others build this situation in their lives. And so along this journey, one of the realizations that I had, that you've probably had too, if you've given any serious thought to this, is what is required to be able to do that? Well, obviously, requirement number one is to be able to gather customers who buy a product that they like, that they'll continue to pay for month after month after month. That's requirement number one. Requirement number two, and I kind of embedded number two as I described number one, is the customers must be willing and wanting to pay for that product continually for long periods of time. That is called retention. So in business, if you bring someone into whatever it is you're selling and then they leave quickly, that's what we don't want. Why? Because it kills the residual income, obviously. So we don't want that. We want people to join and then love what they find so much that they want to stick around and stay for long periods of time. And in this tale of two customers, I'm going to share with you something that is not obvious. It's not obvious. So for many years, as I thought about retention and what can I do to increase retention, I never really thought about this until not too long ago. But the more I think about it, the more apparent it becomes to me that this is one of the most important things we can do to help people like what we have and want to stick and stay long term. So, hey, good to see you, Ashley. Thanks for saying hello. Peter Tinsley, boy, am I excited. Kelly Springer, hey, thanks for tuning in today. Martin King, hello, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Peter says, love pipeline money. I think maybe that's one reason we like each other, Peter. We both love that concept. Bryce says, if you're working in your spare time, it's not your spare time anymore, right? Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Monty Sandlin, hello. Nick says, amen. Not only a good product, but also good customer experience. Yep. All right. So here's the tale of two customers. So tale number one, some of you may know that I recently built a home gym out behind my house. So ever since I was in high school, I was going to a gym. I went to the gym at my high school. Then when I got married, I got a membership at a local gym here in my hometown. So for the longest time, every day I'd leave my house, I would go to this gym, and I'm paying this monthly membership. I've been doing this for like the last 20 years. Well, recently I got a new home gym, so I don't really have to do that anymore. And so I have this monthly membership that I'm still paying for, and I haven't released the payment. I haven't sent the gym owners a message that says, hey, I want to cancel. I'm not using it anymore. I don't want to pay anymore. And multiple times my good wife has said, hey, when are you going to cancel that subscription? You're not using the gym anymore. Why are you still paying for it? Right. And for whatever reason, I've had this reluctance to not pay my gym membership, even though I'm not going there. And I'm asking myself, why? Why is it that I'm still paying for a service that I'm not really using anymore and I don't plan on using far off into the future. Why am I still paying for that service? And then this morning, I got an email about some artificial intelligence updates. So if you haven't played around with image creation in AI, it's kind of fun. And some time ago, I subscribed to a program called Midjourney, where you can create these AI images. And I've used them a little bit in my marketing and had a lot of fun making them. This subscription is $10 a month. Okay. So the email that I got this morning let me know that OpenAI has now built their image creation functionality into one of their main products that is available for free with the Bing browser over with Microsoft. And so I get this email and I'm thinking, okay, I'm paying $10 a month for this image creator thing here. I can go over to Bing, and if the images are relatively similar in quality, I can do this over here for free. And my immediate thought was, if this is good, I'm going to cancel my Midjourney subscription and I'm not going to pay that $10 a month anymore. And I'm just going to switch over here to Microsoft and create my images for free. That was a thought that I have. It's the thought that I still have after I do a little more research and see if the quality is still there. So you've got the tale of Paul being a customer for two different things. One, even though he's not using the service, he's reluctant to not continue to pay. And then two, the second I find out that something is free and offers the equal thing, I'm immediately going to cancel. And so I'm like, wait a minute, what's the difference? I'm a customer of these two things. I've got this reaction here, this reaction here. What's the difference? So here's the difference as I've thought about this. So for the last 10, 15 years of my life, not only have I been using the service at this gym, but I've been developing a relationship with the owners of the gym. The owner, his name is Matt. He's had this gym since I was a senior in high school, maybe had it before then. And I've had so many conversations with him in the gym. He's given me fitness tips. He's talked to me for long hours about this fitness device he created. His wife, Lisa, oftentimes I would go to the gym and I forgot my key card. So I'd have to text Lisa, hey, I forgot my card. She's like, no worries, Paul. This is early in the morning. She's like, I'll buzz you in. And she buzzes me in and I can get into the gym. And they've sent me nice emails and I've sent them nice emails. And recently the treadmill, the treadmill that I have in my home gym is a treadmill that they gave me because they were updating their treadmills, their commercial treadmills. And I asked, hey, what are you going to do with the old ones? The ones that I've been running on for so long, could I buy one from you? And Matt was like, yeah, sure. But when it came time to come pick up the treadmill, Matt was like, you know what? Just go ahead and take it for free. And so I brought the treadmill to my house, ran on it for 2 months, had a little issue with it. So I texted Matt. Now, keep in mind, Matt gave me the treadmill for free. Guess what Matt said? Matt said, hey, I'll come out and take a look at it. I'm like, dude, you gave me this treadmill for free. I don't want you to have to come all the way to my house and look. He's like, no, I want to come. I want to come check it out. I want to come help. And so he comes over, looks at it. And all the while I'm thinking about what a great guy he is and what a great guy his wife is. And I like them and I like them so much. I gave them an Applebee's gift card to thank them for giving me this treadmill. Even though right now it's not working, I was still so thankful for this gift. And so here's the big point. And I think this is true. And you guys can let me know if this is true or not. People do business with others, not only for the thing, not only for the product or the service. Like, yes, we buy things because we want a certain benefit that we get from a product or a service. Yes, that is true. However, we stay with things because we're loyal to certain people that are providing those things. Personally, I would rather pay a little more money for the same service, but send it somewhere where I knew the person, I knew what they stood for, I knew and aligned with their values. I would rather send my money that way. So in a sense, we kind of vote with our dollars, not just on the quality of the service. Because again, this Midjourney Microsoft thing, I don't know who Midjourney is. They're like a team of programmers. I don't know what they stand for. I don't know what they believe in. So there's like zero emotional connection in me with that product. And that's why I'm willing to drop it. Just the second something better and less expensive comes out, see you later. I'm out of here. But those things that I have an emotional connection with, the relationship, the value alignment, all those other things, I am much more reluctant to stop using them. And so I think this is crucial. Like more and more as we move into the future, customers are not just voting with their dollars to demonstrate that they want a benefit. They're voting with their dollars because they want the benefit, yes, but they also want their dollars to go somewhere that they believe it's going to be doing good in the world, that it's going to people that they like, that they're kind of like supporting. So this is super important to think about if you're building any kind of a business where you're growing a residual income. And this is also why I believe it's very important to put yourself out into the marketplace, to get your face in front of people, to deliver value, to serve, to let people know what you believe in, to let people know what you stand for. You know, like one of the things in our company that we do is we donate a portion of all the money we bring in to an organization called Feed My Starving Children. Now, we didn't do that to try to like lock people into us. We did it originally because we thought it was a good thing. And my business partner, Mike, and I, we wanted to grow a business in a way where we would feel, us personally, we would feel like as our prosperity increased, that the prosperity of the world increased and that it was doing some good in the world that was totally separate from the money we made and the customers we gathered. That's why we did it. But one of the things that I've noticed as we've been doing this now for 6 years is that surprisingly, and maybe not so surprisingly based on what I'm talking about today, that is one of the things in our business that people talk about the most, that they love the most, that helps them feel the most like they're contributing to the world and doing something good. And guess what? That has zero to do with the products that we bring to the marketplace. Absolutely zero. It's completely disconnected. But I'd be willing to bet that we have a percentage of customers within our customer base who just continue to support us because they like that. They like the things that we're striving to do in the world. So if you're building a business out there, I would just love to encourage you to give some thought to this and, be willing to open up your heart a little bit, open up your mind a little bit, let people see into your soul a little bit, because that's where really people get connected. And, we can serve them long-term and they can serve us long-term with their dollars as they're voting, not just for the products we offer, but also for the things that we believe in and the good that we're striving to do in the world. So that's what I wanted to share. We got a lot of comments coming in, so I'm going to check all those comments. What do you guys think? Comment below. Am I crazy? Does this have anything to do with retention? Do you have experiences in your life that kind of seem to verify this a little bit? I would love to hear your experience because I don't know everything. I'm just kind of like studying myself and looking at what's happening in my own mind and trying to, pick up the best lessons I can. If you are today finding me for the first time and you got value from this episode, I would love to encourage you to subscribe to me on whatever social media platform you're finding this on so you can get more content from me. And also the best way to stay in touch with me is to visit my website. And that's actually the wrong website. It's paulhutchings.net/GIFTS, paulhutchings.net/GIFTS. You can pick up a free gift. I've got some cool things on there, some marketing and lead generation training, the business model that I'm in love with, that I'm growing to build a residual income. And as important as that, build a community of people who are becoming their best selves, living their best lives, making a positive difference, not just in business, but in society. We've got some big visions with this business that we're growing. And also we do pay 80% residual commission. So if you want to grow a residual income sooner rather than later, if you want to grow a residual income with a smaller number of customers required to reach whatever income goals you might have, I would love to encourage you to check out the third button on that page that says grow residual income, and you can take a look at our business model. But that aside, whether you like the business, look at the business or not, by picking up a free gift on this page, you'll be subscribing to my email list. And I do the best I can to send out great content to help you do what it is you want to do in life and be your best self and find success. So I'm going to check the comments here. Nick Romani says, amen, not only a good product, but also a good customer experience. Yep, for sure. Bryce says, LOL. I bought a lifetime 24-hour membership, which isn't really a lifetime membership, but I eventually had to cancel it because I never used it, even though I should have, but it took me years to cancel. So why did you stay with that place, Bryce? Was it just because you didn't think to cancel it, or it was kind of like out of mind, or did you have some sort of a connection with the business that you purchased that from? I'd love to hear. Monty says, I love CrossFit, but it was super expensive. Yeah, I've heard that. My business partner, Mike, has the same experience. Would love to know, Monty, when you got into CrossFit, did you develop some strong relationships there? And would that have made a difference? Nick says, building relationships with people and making them feel special is very important and key to longevity of a relationship. I call that old school business practice and still holds true today. Amen to that. It does still hold true today. And there are things we can do even in the digital world to transfer those feelings of relationship and those intangibles, like helping people believe that they can do it, that they've got greatness within, that they have better things waiting for them in their futures. Like, these are all feelings we can transfer through our content that are separate from whatever it is that we're selling. So thanks for that, Nick. Minister Christian says emotional connection is invaluable. I agree 100%. And, speaking of Minister Christian and Rita Joy, he says, I'm building relationships. The business comes naturally. So key. I've had so many moments with Minister Christian and Rita Joy over the years that like my emotional connection with them in part is I can never quit, because my success, like their success in what we're connected with, like I'm tied to that. So because I love them, because they've given so much value to me, I love them. I want to give so much value to them. Like, I can't quit. We got to keep going. We got to keep doing the right things. Right. And that's an emotional connection that's completely separate from how much money I want to make or, so on and so forth. So Nick says, kind of hit my soul. Thank you for sharing your heartfelt thoughts and story. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Nick, very much. Ashley says, yes, I love this topic. I'm not a lifer because of the products. I'm a lifer because of the community and the relationships that come with it. The products are a bonus. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley, for that great comment. And I really hope everyone's paying attention to this, guys. I'm not a lifer because of the products. I'm a lifer because of the community and the relationships that come with it. The products are a bonus. Now, keep in mind what this insulates you from. If you're able to do this, it insulates you from customers who are going to drop you for a less expensive product. It insulates you from customers who are going to drop you for a product that might have one extra little feature. It insulates you from that. Check this out. It even can insulate you from, like, what if you have like this big challenging experience in your business where your product goes away? Like, with strong community and strong benefit and value that are all embedded into that, customers will stand with you through hard times. So you can have big setbacks. Like this last year, we had a merchant account that started holding our money hostage. And Mike and I were both confident that we have people who will stand by us if we're having a challenge, and they'll work with us through that. So this thing just really insulates you from a lot of potential problems that can happen in the future. And, talk about unique selling proposition. Usually in marketing, when people talk about a unique selling proposition, the idea is, what is the one benefit people get with your product that they don't get with all other products? And that's good. But what if you can have a unique selling proposition that transcends your products? Like Ashley pointed out here. I mean, I just think that's definitely the best way to go, if you can do it. So Monty says, great job. Thanks for teaching me how to break free. You're so welcome. Thank you, Monty, for tuning in. And thank you for breaking free and setting yet another example to so many people that it can be done. You can be free. You can go from wherever you're at right now to something better. Monty was a groundskeeper for many years of his life, doing hard labor, mowing lawns and trimming weeds and just working out in the hot sun. And, thanks to his initiative, thanks to his drive, thanks to his determination, he was able to grow an income where he doesn't have to do that anymore. And he's free, So I love those examples. Bryce says, I always thought I was really going to go back, but you didn't. Christian says, hype only lasts for a season. I'm looking to help build a community that will last a lifetime. Same with me. And thank you so much for being such a pillar in that vision. Christian says, Rita Joy, and I love you so much. I love you so much, both of you guys. Veronique says, thanks for this episode. You're so welcome. Thanks for tuning in, Veronique. Peter says, ditto, Ashley. Gio says, I've been a part of many things in the past, but none of them had what I was looking for. I was about to be done, and this not only changed my life, it saved my life as well. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Gio. Love and appreciate you and your leadership, and can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks. Freedom Fest. If you don't know what that is, check out hbafreedomfest.com. Anyone can go. You don't have to be a member of what we're doing. Just go check it out. You can grab a ticket. We've got virtual live stream going on. All the proceeds from this event go to Feed My Starving Children. So it's a nonprofit event. Our goal is 100% to deliver as much value to you as we can in the areas of sales, marketing, lead generation, personal development. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun surprises at that event. So hbafreedomfest.com if you want to check that out. Amy Star Ellen says, I love my boxing coach so much that I would keep paying no matter what. Plus, I always step up to volunteer and help out with his events. So Amy, I know, like Amy, I've talked to her a few times, and like in some of the times we're on the phone, she tells me great advice her boxing coach is giving her. Like her boxing coach gave her this advice that saved her a $4,000 mechanic bill and prevented her from having to buy a new car. What does that have to do with boxing? Nothing. Has everything to do with relationship and mentorship and the boxing instructor's desire to just provide value to Amy's life. So even if Amy stopped boxing, she's like, holy cow, he saved me $4,000, you know, and she likes him and she gets all these lessons from him. She's always talking about the things she's learning from him. None of that has anything to do with boxing, but it creates that emotional connection, that emotional tie, that sense that this person has delivered so much value to my life. I want to keep supporting them, even if I'm not using the thing that I'm paying for. So thank you for that, Amy. Veronique says benefits and values are the things what this community gives us. We are stayers. Awesome. Thank you. Amy says, I still haven't canceled my gym membership. I keep it just in case I want to go sometime. Yeah, and that's kind of how I am a little bit too, in addition to the emotional connection. Bryce says, what we are building here is beyond a product or service, although those are amazeballs. Amazeballs. The skill set and relationship will go beyond whatever the particular opportunity is, and customers turn into relationships, and they will continue with you. Very well said. Monty says, I want to donate to minister. I love your music. Awesome. Well, you can do that. Nevergiveupentertainment.com, I think, is their website address, and I think they have a donate button. Correct me if I'm wrong, Minister Christian and Rita Joy. And Veronique says, and the family is a gift. Amen to that. All right, guys. Well, this has been a long live. I appreciate y'all tuning in and sticking with me. We still got quite a few people here live. So get out there, take action, go for your dreams, move forward, do good things in the world, and always be asking yourself, how can I provide goodness to people's lives way above and beyond whatever product or service it is that I'm selling? And if you do that and you strive to do that consistently, people will over time become bonded to you and just be so thankful for how you've showed up every day or however often you're doing it to shine light into their lives. That helps solidify retention much more than almost anything else you could think of. So love you guys. Take care and bye for now.